If you guys are looking to buy cheap and reliable coins, make sure to check out my sponsor, redzonecoins.com. Use code NOBLE at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Link is in the description. What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is going over the best abilities and X factors to put on your squad. Also, if you guys can, please drop a like on the video. What that does is it helps get this video out to other people who also need this information. And another thing, if you guys been tuning in and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell right next to it to get notified each and every time I upload a video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is my 50 out of 50 Cowboy theme team whip fillers. So that's why my team is a lot more juice. And my regular 50 out of 50 Cowboy theme team with no fillers is it's a 95, but the defense is 96. So it's actually kind of close to this one. However, I could upgrade a few of these players on the squad and get the overall even more insane. But I haven't yet because I'm cool with the players I have. Eventually, I'll upgrade some players, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and start off with the QB. I'm going to go over abilities that I have on my player and let you guys know why I have them. And then I'll let you guys know other abilities if you guys want to try them for your QB. So here we go. Dots. To me, I like going with dots instead of these other ones is because once it's activated, it grants perfect passing on any throw. So whether you're throwing it on the run, corner, side, far, whatever the case may be, he's gonna throw it perfectly. So that's what I like about dots. So that's why I keep it on him. I do like the sideline deadeye and also, where is it at? The inside deadeye. It does make a difference. Some people are telling me it don't make a difference if your QB has good throwing stats. So that there is truth to that. However, I do notice a difference when I will miss some throws because that perfect pass accuracy isn't there. So eventually I will put those two stats on them. The only reason I haven't yet is because it is a lot of AP, even though I feel it's worth it, but I'm still using the other AP for other players, but they are useful if you guys want to use those. But right now I got Hot Route Master and Fearless. Fearless is good because when the pressure is on him or people are rushing towards him, this guy will still throw the ball fast and get it off. Surprising, I won't say every single time, but majority of times, more so or not, he will get the ball off. And then Gunslinger is good too. See, I actually get Gunslinger for 0 AP, but I put Hot Route Master, even though I don't use it all the time, the times when I do use it, it does make a difference, right? Because it just depends on what's going on, and like just to throw off the opponent, I was like, I might just do a play that I haven't did yet, and that would determine whether he'll rage quit or even if I win the game at that time. So that's why I do like Hot Route Master, even though I use it all the time. But Gunslinger is good too. No look deadeye, I'm not tripping on that, but I do like Gunslinger and Hot Route Master. But once again, you could go either between these two. I like Hot Route Master because I could put my receivers on anyone on different routes that you normally can't without it. So that's what I like about it. On my halfback, check this out. I got this free WARRICK DUNN. Someone posted it on Twitter. I was like, you know what? These guys ain't worth grinding for. But once they seen that he got 99 speed, which I'm gonna show you right now on a theme team, and they get all team chems, it was insane. Look at these. He gets those stats, and he gets these stats. So that's why these players are boosted up insanely. But anyways, on my halfback, I like putting Fright Train. I got Evasive, Energizer, and then Short and Elite. So here's the thing. The reason why I got Evasive and Short and Elite because he gets WARRICK DUNN gets it for 0 AP. But if I have to pick one, honestly, it will be Energizer because it helps him. It decreases the chance of him fumbling it, right? So that's what my main goal is, especially if I'm running with a lot with him. I won't say he won't fumble it, but he's less likely to fumble it if he has Energizer on him. These other ones because he gets 0 AP. But I know some of you guys, other ones will like get other abilities. I like Reach for it also, insane. And I don't care about Jukebox. I don't care about these other one, Balance Beam. What else did you get? Playmaker, I really don't care for that on that. See, the human joystick, I wouldn't have mind getting it, and I would have added it to him because I do like it the way it used to work or the way it works on OGen, right? But on current gen, it's not that OP in my opinion. But if you're playing on OGen, get human joystick because you will see the difference. It does make a difference, but for some reason on the current gen, it doesn't make a big difference. So that's what I'm running on my halfback. Oh, let me go ahead and show you guys the stats, just real quick, because this is maybe you guys might want to pick them up. Look at that on my theme team: 99 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 agility, 92 carry, 86 catching, 91 change of direction, and 95 break tackle. Insane card for especially being free. So that's why he's my starter. He's only at 96 and DeMarco Murray's at 97. I still have him as my starter because his stats are insane. But once again, he's not a big dude, so sometimes you have to put DeMarco Murray in because he'll get the job done. Now on my receivers, just to throw it out there, I like putting route tech if they get it discounted. If it's a lot AP, I won't put it because it's just like I'd rather use it on other players, or I might just even have to put it just on one player. So where we at? Randall Cobb gets it, and Michael Irvin gets it for 1 AP, right? Wait, I don't know. I don't want to deceive you guys. He might get something else for 1 AP. I think he gets something for 0 AP. Oh, he got Slaughter Prince. So Randall Cobb gets it for 2 AP. I just wanted to make sure I corrected myself. I don't want to lie about it. You guys end up getting it. He don't get it for that. So 2 AP, not bad. And then Michael Irvin does get it for 1 AP. So that's what I do like about that. I'm able to have. I like the route tech because no matter what route they run it a lot more effective. And on T.Y. Hill, I got short out elite and deep out elite. The one I use more, even though short out elite is pretty good, is deep out elite because I throw them on a lot of streaks. So, and then the plays that they make when I do it is insane. Now out of my linemen on Tyron Smith, I think I got post up, right? Oh, no, edge protector. I got edge protector. Yeah, I put edge protector on him. It's a very OP ability. If you're able to get it for 1 AP or 2 AP, I'll go ahead and get it. Anything more than that, it's worth it. But I just don't see myself spending more than 2 AP on it. But 1 and 2 AP is good, and that's what I got on Tyron Smith to make him more effective at his position. And on Tyler Biadasz, right? It is a big plus. I got identifier and threat detector. Threat detector, once on 3rd and 4th down, you will see if they're blitzing. Big difference. And identifier, I like to always know where my opponent's at. The threat detector, what that does when you can see when your opponent's blitzing or when they're not blitzing. So if it's third down and you don't see that he's blitzing, so that will determine what type of play you're doing. But if you see he's blitzing certain players, then you might switch up your plays at the line in order to have a better outcome. Sometimes a 1-play touchdown, sometimes you'll gain quite a bit of yards, sometimes it'll be a good first down. So that's one thing I like about threat detector. Gronkowski, if you want to see what I got on Rob Gronkowski, whatever it is 0 AP, right? Oh, I think I got tank. Yeah, it was expensive though. I'm not gonna lie. I got grab and smash Gronk. It's 2 AP. I guess I inactivated, but I got tank on him. And the only reason I put it on him because it was 0 AP, even though it is OP, but it cost like, I think it was like 7,000 training. I don't know. It was a lot of training though. It was a ridiculous amount of training for it, but it was worth it. On Ed Reed, what I got on him is I got pick artist and I got, what's the other one called again? I always tend to forget that name of it. Oh, film study. Pick artist and film study. Film study is only 2 AP. That's why I got it. Here's the thing about film study, right? So I want to let you guys know is that even though you know what your opponent is going to do, don't mean you can always stop it. But I still like it though because it still gives me a chance to try to stop certain plays. And it does work at times. Like with me, I'm able to stop certain plays all the time. But you're not always going to stop it. There's sometimes I know exactly where he's going to go. And I can't get there fast enough. And he just dots me. So I'm just letting you guys know that. But it does work. At least you know what's going on. And you can try to adjust your lineup accordingly. But just because you know what's going on don't mean it's always going to be effective. But I still like it though. On Jalen Smith, they got pick artist and lurker. He gets lurker for 1 AP and he gets pick artist for 0 AP, which is actually real good. Or one or the other, right? No, I think it's lurker for 0 AP, yeah. Yeah, lurker 0 AP and pick artist for 1 AP. I want to make sure I'm accurate. So that's the best thing, especially if you're going to use your middle linebackers. That's the best thing to put on them. Even though I do have safeties and other stuff. But when I'm running like 3-4, when you're running nickel and dime, usually your safeties are going to be in the middle. But I run nickel, I run dime, I run 3-4. So I like to change it up whenever I need to. So whenever I need to, at least I know I have a middle linebacker I can depend on when it has those good abilities on him. And then on Anthony Barr, I got outside stuff. And what I like about outside stuff is because I use Anthony Barr at the DN position. He'll stop any run play that runs on the outside. And Javon Hargrave, I got inside stuff on him, and he'll be able to stop anything on the inside. And they're always in, whether I run dime, nickel, or 3-4. They're always in, so they're always very effective at that position. Sometimes they go a little bit too fast, so they might miss. But still, though, it does work because they'll pop out of nowhere and and try to make it happen, but sometimes they go a little bit too fast, and the halfback will be able to maneuver around him and get around him. But the thing is, it does work, and it's very effective. And on Aaron Donald, this is what I got on him. I got El Toro. I got it for 0 AP and double or nothing for 1 AP. So good abilities. You're able at that time. Either he'll rush on his own, but I would encourage you guys, like if it's a 3rd and 4th down, or I mean a 3rd and 4th, yeah, it's like a 3rd down, and you guys want to be more effective at trying to rush towards the quarterback, then you could click on Aaron Donald and try to rush and be more effective with it, right? So here's the thing. On my defensive backs, let me go ahead and show you guys what I got. On my defensive backs, all of them got pick artists. Just to let you guys know that. I don't know why I didn't put... I got another player right here. I forgot to put Nashawn White in. So here's the thing about... I'm going to break it down for you guys right now, right? So here we go. I'll activate everything later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll activate everything later. But anyways, on all my defensive backs, I got pick artists. The only one I don't got pick artists on is Nashawn White, and the only reason I don't got it on him is because he does get acrobat for 1 AP. So there's no reason for me to get pick artists, because acrobat is insane, right? Diving, swats, and interceptions. So that's why I didn't put on Nashawn White. If I'm able to, like if all the DBs got acrobat for 2 AP, I would literally put acrobat on all my defensive backs. But because they don't, I put pick artists. Nashawn White got acrobat, and he got outside shade, because he gets outside shade for 2 AP too. I mean for 2 AP and then acrobat for 1 AP. So that's 3 AP right there, and it makes them much more effective. And on all my defensive backs, I got pick artists because that's what they need, and that's it makes them more OP. After that, you want to put at least inside stuff on one of your defensive tackles. And here's the thing: after you put pick artists on all your defensive backs, the ones you're going to use, and put the inside stuff on your defensive tackle, anything else is fair game. Whatever AP you got left, experiment and put the best AP which you can on the players. Me, I'll go to like Jalen Smith or a linebacker and put like, like lurker and add a little stuff like that. Anthony Barr, put outside stuff. El Toro on Aaron Donald. I'll start experimenting and spread my other abilities around whatever I got left. But the main thing, if I have to tell you guys anything, make sure you have pick artists or acrobat on your defensive backs if they get it for if they get a good discount for it. And then on your defensive tackle, at least one of them put inside stuff. And then after that, start experimenting with your AP and putting the best AP everywhere else. And on special teams, on my kicker, which I just picked up a new one, which I'll show you guys right. Let me go ahead. I'll add them right now just so you guys can know. I got Nick Folk because I only picked him up because it's for my Cowboy theme team, but he's happened to be good. But what I got on him is this time I put Zen Kicker and I put Clutch Kicker. Clutch Kicker I put because just so I have a less but they can't ice the kicker, right? So if I'm in one of those plays where they're gonna try to ice me, they can't ice me. I put Zen Kicker now because I know that the ability is working when it comes to the kicker. So I do plan to kick, from a long distance. So I put Zen Kicker now. But I go between Zen Kicker and Focus Kicker. It's what you guys tend to do more. If you guys have a problem with missing field goals like up close, up to 45 yards, because sometimes the kicking mirror goes crazy, then get Focus Kicker. But if you guys do at times kick like a 50-yard field goal, 55-yard, then get that Zen Kicker because it will help you to control the meter and be more accurate in your kicks. So anyways, there it is there. Them are all the best abilities to put on your squad. And then after, like I said, if you guys have extra AP, just experiment and put other things. Like on my lineman, I like to use Nasty Streak. What else? On my halfbacks, I like to use, what was that one I just said? Let me go ahead and click on it. I haven't put it on him because it's more AP, but the reach for it is pretty cool. So there's other abilities that I wouldn't mind using if the AP was a little bit better, but the ones that I have right now with what the AP costs and everything, which I do got quite a bit discounted ones, them are the best ones. But once again, let me reiterate, on offense, you at least want to have like a Hot Rod Master for your QB, and also like a Fearless. At least those two. Anything else will be extra. On your halfback, at least some type of Energizer. Your lineman, you at least want someone to have identifier. And after that, go ahead and put whatever else on. On defense, I'm just naming the basic ones off, and then after that, you could experiment and use your other AP for other things. On defense, defensive backs, at least put pick artists on all your defensive backs and put one inside stuff on your defensive tackle. After that, start to use your AP in other areas that best fits your squad. So that's the blueprint. That's how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. Please drop a like on the video. Till next time, I'm out.